Hi there, you guys, Capricorn. Welcome to your general forecast. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, but only take those portions that are resonating with you. And remember to check out your moon and rising and Venus sign videos for a more complete picture. My readings, they do meld together. And Capricorn, I really want to thank you guys for supporting my channel, the likes and the subscribes and the comments and those donations. Thank you so very much. It really helps me out a lot. Thank you. Today you're going to get 5 cards from the Rider-Waite deck, 1 card from the Wisdom of the Oracle, which came out in reversed. And now here's your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. This is the overall theme of the reading, Capricorn. Number 8 of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, Strength. This could be a Leo. This card is ruled by the Sun. Leo could be in your chart or someone else's that you're dealing with. This is a fate card and a test of fortitude. It's self-control and inner strength, courage and determination. This is passion, raw feelings, being put into check, otherwise destruction. It's a time when faith in yourself will pay off, and it's having come through severe trials and triumphed. Your inner drives are in harmony with your outer needs, and your instinctive nature supports all that you hope to do. It's being strong in spirit, self-disciplined, a survivor. It's showing grace under pressure and holding steady despite challenges. It's controlling fear and loving with boundaries intact. These are taming baser instincts and desires and forgiving. Strength tells us not to fear our emotions and allow negative feelings to come out in a positive way. It's moral courage and fortitude, force of character, spiritual power overcoming material power. It's love triumphing over hate, the higher nature over carnal desires. It's becoming strong in spirit. There could be some resistance. There's quiet confidence instead of dominance, and an inner strength to accept yourself. It's openness instead of determination. Gentleness can hold a greater strength. So reach deep and pull up your inner strength. And when you're facing adversity, meet it with love and compassion. This is feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences, Capricorn. The 10 of Swords, air energy. This is Sun in Gemini. This is overthinking to the point of overkill. It's the ending of a cycle. And the worst is over. There could have been betrayal, backstabbing gossip, always empty promises. In this position, there's tension to this energy, a challenge. The energy is restricted. This could turn out to your advantage. You can find success and favor, but at this moment with this challenge, it's not permanent. It's some success to overthrow, and it's the courage to rise again. It's the overthrow of those with ill will. And in spiritual matters, it can be looking to higher powers for help. It's holding back and being reluctant to take the necessary steps to move into a new cycle. Could be delaying actions or deceiving yourself about what is going on. It could even be someone making excuses for themselves or someone else to maintain the status quo or what they have invested in, but you're only prolonging the agony. You'll need to make a choice, even if it's the wrong one, or you will remain stuck. Strength with the 10 of Swords is a valiant fight that was a losing battle, and it's also getting up to battle again. It can also be saving others in an attempt to save oneself. Your third card, this is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of, Capricorn. The Knight of Swords, air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This is someone rushing in. It could be a communication. They might want to be delivering a message. They're overly aggressive. They can even be argumentative. It could be a message of bad news or some kind of mental conflict. Or it could be coming in at a bad time. This can be differences of opinion. It can be unwanted news. As you notice, half his sword is hidden. He may not tell the whole truth. They're a revolutionary. They're very impatient. They're rushing. They like debating. And they have a thin skin and they can create drama. They are sharp-minded and they're direct and idealistic. They're not driven by feelings. They lead with their head over heart. And they're very impatient. And this communication is very direct. And it can be cutting or piercing. And they feel justified and very passionate about their own ideas. And they spare no one else's feelings in getting their point across. They may need to listen before they charge in, or it could be destructive. This person jumps to conclusions, even though they're very intelligent. And they can be overly blunt with those who are sensitive. They're full of reckless bravado. It can also be great quantities of communication and sudden changes that disrupt normal habits and routines. The Strength card with the Knight of Swords is standing up for yourself. It could be standing up to a shocking allegation or a confrontation. Your fourth card, it's the card of the future, the outcome, the results, and the advice. Capricorn, the Five of Swords, air energy. This is Venus in Aquarius. This is someone that could be an energy vampire. They have an over-excessive will. They believe this is a rational self-interest, and they're looking out for number one. This can be a no-win situation, and healing will not come until you cut your losses. This would be a high cost of victory. It would be bitter. So do not judge before you know everything. There are storm clouds and wind. These are ego-involved issues. Someone felt they were stepped on, so they retaliate. It would be full of friction. It's petty. There's hostility. It could be an unhealthy competition or betrayal. It could even be gossip and personal attacks, sabotage, negative thinking, being lied to. They want to make you look small so they can look bigger. It's slander, unfairness, cruelty. This person is so uptight and they're full of contradictions. They make misunderstandings, so then you have to defend yourself. This can be a stiff challenge and a conflict. This is someone that likes to provoke a reaction. They can be a bully, full of empty promises, constantly complaining, being snappy. They might non-stop talk, complain about traffic. They're full of baggage and projections. The Strength with the Five of Swords is fortitude of character and controlling and rising above emotions. Someone making their own rules. And to remember that honey catches more flies. Your fifth card, it's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue, this is what's unseen. It's unseen, it's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this, Capricorn. Number 3 of the major arcana, the Empress. This card is ruled by Venus. This could be a Libra or a Taurus. You could check to see if Libra or Taurus is in your chart, or it could be in someone else's. This can represent a woman. It can also represent someone nurturing like a mother or someone's mother. It's also fertility and material abundance. It's the wisdom of a woman who has gained it through worldly experiences, and powerful creative energies are at hand. There's self-discipline and self-control within this person. This can also be a birth of a new idea or a creative project, or even the birth of a child sometimes. Remember, only take the portions that resonate with you. This can be financial and emotional support. It can also be compassion, or even someone having a superficial streak. Strength card with the Empress card is dominance or guidance of one sex over the other. It can also be a deep loving relationship with grace, and it's being lifted up to new heights. The Ten of Swords with the Knight of Swords can be the end of a conversation or idea or action, like cold silence. This can be a person who brings in problems. There can also be accidents. The Ten of Swords with the Five of Swords is being stabbed in the back. It can also be ending bad treatment. The Ten of Swords with the Empress card is neglecting your own or someone else's needs. It could be a woman who may be afflicted or persecuted. You're more enemies than friends. The worst is over and there's renewed hope. The Knight of Swords with the Five of Swords is conflict. Dangerous words being thrown about, like war. It's racing forward with conflicts. This can be a violent person. You'll need to be careful. The Knight of Swords with the Empress card is single-minded and quick-thinking, reactive woman. She could be in pursuit or going after abundance and their satisfaction. The Five of Swords with the Empress card is neglect. It's feeling unattractive. It's someone that's spiteful and vindictive. They can be a malicious woman. They could be gloating or smug. They could be defeated or humiliated. Yet they're not to be trifled with. This woman is scary. Here's your Wisdom of the Oracle card by Colette Baron Reed, which came out in reversed. Number 24, time for a nap, Capricorn. In reversed, time for a nap. So we read the protection message. You are a human being, not a human doing. Is it possible you're suffering from workaholism? Could you be the one who thinks it's your job to save everyone, to be there for everyone, and to go until you can barely see straight? You've gone as far as you can. You've worked hard and nourished people and projects. And now you're an empty well, and you have no reserves for others or for yourself. Don't let your ego keep you going full speed when your body and spirit need rest. Exhaustion is calling you to stop what you're doing altogether and take a break. If you don't, the appearance of this card could portend a possible illness that stems from being totally overwhelmed. You'll feel like a new person if you take a break. Do it now. Thanks, you guys, Capricorn. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you guys out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.